This is Norma Martinez. She's one of our instructors in the Vocational Nursing program at Laredo College. Hi, Norma. How are you?
Hi, Ruben. Good, great.
Let's start with your nursing journey. When did you become a nurse, or when did the journey to become a nurse begin?
The journey became at 2008 is when I started my vocational nursing program. I now hold a master's degree in nursing and am teaching in the VN program.
When did you know you wanted to become a nurse?
I think I've known all along that I love to help people, and I did want to make a change in my community.
And when you were in school, was it something you realized, or like when you were younger? Did you notice when you were younger, or not really?
I think after high school, I realized that I wanted to help my community, and helping people was something that brought joy to me.
Now, thanks for coming back to Laredo College, by the way. You started your journey here.
Yes, thank you.
What is vocational nursing? Because we have the vocational nursing, we have the ADN, and then we have the RN.
Correct. The vocational nursing is the 1-year program. The ADN and the RN is the same, and that's a 2-year program.
Now, if you want to go on to the BSN, do you start with the vocational nursing, or is it another path?
You can definitely start with the vocational nursing, transition into the ADN program, and then go ahead and do the BSN here at Laredo College.
If you decide you want to do the BSN, do you still start with the vocational nursing, or it's a different path?
Yes,
though?
so you do have to have, the prerequisite is to have an ADN or RN certificate, license certificate.
Do you see that students come into the vocational nursing, they don't really have that desire to go for the BSN, but then they'll end up doing that anyway?
Yes, and it's recommended.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you like about nursing? I know you said you like to help others, but what is it that you truly love about the profession?
It's the gratification of being able to heal others, educate them with their health, just the satisfaction of just being there for someone when they need you the most.
Have you always been as an instructor, or did you work out in the field of nursing?
No, so yes, I started out in the field. I continue to work in the field, and I also instruct.
Wait, so you do both?
Yes, I do.
You're still a nurse?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you also teach?
Yes.
How do you manage that?
Time management is something that we learn when we're students.
Tell me about the nursing program here at Laredo College. We know there's a lot of good things about it. We've heard a lot of good things. We see a lot of good things.
Right.
What's your perspective?
I think it's excellent. I do recommend that you all come speak to us about it. Anybody interested in nursing, definitely approach us. We love to talk about it, what your options are, and what channels you can go through to start your nursing career.
Tell me about your students. What's your overall impression of our LC students here in the nursing program?
I love my students. I learn from them just as much as they learn from me. We love to build rapport and bonds, helping them learn. It's gratifying to see and lead someone into a nursing career.
What's your approach to teaching? Teaching nursing is quite different than teaching English or math.
Definitely. It's a difficult program. It is, but it's rewarding, and I try to find humor, fun ways to learn, anything that I can entice the students to want to learn and make it easier for them. I'm always trying to incorporate that into the learning.
Someone is going to get into the nursing program here at Laredo College. They see Norma Martinez. What do you want them to think? Or what do you want them to know, I guess?
She's approachable. Definitely. Yes.
Is that important as an instructor?
Definitely. I feel that being open, approachable is something that helps the student feel at ease when they have questions, comments, concerns.
That was kind of a softball question, right? Like, of course it's important to be approachable, right?
To be approachable.
Is it approachable? Is it important? Yeah,
Yes.
Of course it is.
Yes.
And do you find that your students have that interest to come and talk to you about what's going on?
I hope they do. That's the impression I want to give off. And yes, I do find that they do look for me. Even out after the program, they'll come and they'll tell me their accomplishments, and I always end it with "I'm so proud of you, and you can do it."
How long have you been actually teaching then?
I've been with the college for 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah, teaching, I would say maybe 6 of it. I've been teaching.
Has anything changed from when you first started? Would you say it's about the same, or have there been changes ever since?
So just like in nursing, our program evolves. So yes, there are a lot of changes, but we're just adaptable and we welcome change.
Yeah. What do you do when you're not working?
Resting at home with my family.
Okay, because you do this, you actually do nursing. As a registered nurse, do you have to continue to get certified?
So you have your CEUs that you have to keep up with every 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you rest. Do you watch TV? Do you watch movies? Do you go
love
out?
binge watching shows, spending time with the family, cooking when I have a chance. Yeah.
I was telling you before we started, a student that I interviewed from the nursing program told me about The Pit.
Yes.
And so I started watching that.
I'm binge watching that one, but I love it. Anything medical, I love those shows.
Yeah. Well, is that something that you would not really recommend to the students, because you don't want to recommend TV, but do you tell them this is kind of what it looks like, or this is kind of what it could be?
Definitely, to get a feel for it. Obviously, sometimes as nurses, we watch TV shows and we're like, no, they're doing that wrong, or you don't do it like that. But yes, if you feel that adrenaline or that calling and you watch a show, definitely come speak to us about nursing.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite movie?
I can't think of one right now.
Do you read? Do you have a favorite book?
Nursing books are my favorite.
How do you stay with the times? How do you continue to learn about the profession?
So one thing about the college is they really help us out with that. They send us into yearly trainings, certifications. They're really on top of that, abreast of keeping our the way we deliver our pedagogy current.
What is pedagogy?
It's education.
I'm not very smart myself, so that's not the first time I hear that word. Would you say technology has advanced since you started?
Yes, it has. Yeah, I think every year you can see that something has evolved. There's a new machine that we need to use. There's a new way of doing a certain procedure because IT has definitely advanced.
Favorite music?
I'm eclectic, so any type of music.
Anything.
Yeah. Depending on what mood I'm in.
You're not the first person that has said that. But
Yeah.
Absolutely. Norma, thank you very much. It's nice meeting you. And thanks for coming back to Laredo College. Keep up the good work.
Yes. Bye.